morning, everyone. It's Laura with Eastside Staffing here. I hope you're having a great start to your week. We're going to talk about a topic today that's usually a little icky to talk about, but I think we need to talk about it. I tweeted about it this morning, and there's already some good discussions coming my way. So today we are talking about discussing money. Yes, money. I know we don't like it, but it's part of our world. So where am I seeing this come up? So I hear from HR job seekers a lot that they are struggling to ask for their salary expectations because when they bring them up on an interview, they'll hear something like, whoa, that's a lot. I can't believe you're asking for that. That's wild. You're never going to get that in this market. I hear it from TA pros like myself who might be an external recruiter and sharing their fees or their service offerings, and the internal head of recruiting is like, whoa, that's a lot. We could never afford that. Can't believe you're asking for that. That's expensive. That's crazy. I hear it from HR leaders who are discussing their salary during a promotion or they're trying to ask for a raise. And they go to their CFO or their CEO and they hear, whoa, that's a lot. That's wild. I can't believe you're asking for that. You think we can afford that? We can't do that. Not in this market. If you're listening to this, you might be thinking, that's an exaggeration. She doesn't hear that. So I hear it all the time. And the likelihood is you do too. We probably just aren't addressing it. The topic of discussing money in recruiting and in HR is awkward. We are not very skilled at it. Most of us are pretty uncomfortable with it, but we have to get better at it. How do we do that? I think we have to bring more empathy and compassion to the discussions around money. So it's okay if you can't afford something. You can say it in a calm way. You can talk it through. You can negotiate it. You can listen to the person. But I will say most HR and TA pros I know are learning to stand in their worth. They're learning to stand up for the value they bring. Talking about money is uncomfortable for them. Not everyone is very skilled at it. Not everyone is very comfortable with it. So what are you doing as the person who is saying those resistant comments? Are you self-reflecting enough to ask yourself, why might I be responding that way? What is that about? Do I feel like I'm not paid enough? Do I struggle standing in my own worth? Don't shame yourself if you're someone who has reacted that way in the past, but learn from it and say, how can I be kinder going forward when we're discussing money? Because going into 2021, we're in January already, we're gonna see it the rest of the year. You're gonna be negotiating with HR tech providers, with external recruiting firms, with coaches, with trainers, with employees, with candidates, the list goes on. And you're gonna be in a lot of these money conversations, and the last thing you wanna do is make the person who's asking for their value, for their worth, the last thing you wanna do is to make them feel bad about it. Think it over, let me know your thoughts. I know none of us like it, but we've gotta practice on giving and receiving to make sure that this conversation goes from being uncomfortable to really safe, comfortable, and maybe even fun and rewarding. I think we can do it. See you soon.